boy, I'm getting my terms all mixed up. Let's flip this over and put this on this side. Getting that first one can be a trial. Let me use my tweezers this time. Oops, I'm moving out of camera range here. Let's see. Hear my voice. There we go. Tweezers save the day again. Go down, work our way down. Okay. There, you can hear this thing pop. Look at that. Pops right in. You can hear that. Very assertive snap. Hopefully that's a snap of it going into a hole and not the snap of a part breaking. Obviously, that kind of stuff happens, especially when you're working on this fine a scale. And there's ways to recover from that. I mean, I've messed up the railing and managed to do that on a couple of occasions. But you can get it fixed enough using the welding glue to where it's not really that noticeable. So, okay, this one has a little bit of a twist in there. We go at it from above. Alright, let me see if I can fight with this thing a little more. See, of course, since I'm on camera, this is supposed to all go smoothly, you know, seamless, like you see in these professionally produced videos. You know, you kind of get the best of. Little do you know, they're actually going through hell trying to put this thing together, just like you're watching me do. Now, there's probably guys with a lot more experience than I have who put these things together and can probably do it in their sleep. Yeah, let me do that. Let me try to figure out a solution here and show you how I dealt with it. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back with a fix. All I did was I took this brake line off again, and as you can see here, this is brake lines lying flat against here. All I did was I just cut this pin off. I wasn't fitting in this hole properly, so I figured, okay, I have it one fitting in the hole here and one fitting in the hole over there, and if this doesn't quite work right, I'll just cut it off and then just use the welding cement and let that hold that in place, because this airline is resting against the bottom of the hopper car anyway. So that's what I did to resolve the issue. So you got to kind of when you encounter problems like that, you got to be creative and think of ways to get yourself out of it. I mean, if there's enough surrounding support on a certain part where you got one piece not quite fitting together right, you can cut that post off and then just go with it. Fit the other parts, fit the other posts in their holes, and let those support the problem here. We're talking about such fine detail. You'd have to, you know, basically it's kind of good enough. People aren't going to see it unless they're really into looking at details and how carefully it was done. We're here to have fun and enjoy ourselves putting these things together, and not kill ourselves trying to get this thing to work 100% perfectly. It's always nice when that happens, but as they say, aim for the aim for the stars and pray that you hit the moon. So we just hit the moon in this case. So alright, let me apply a little bit of glue there to each, right there to the posts, and just let it soak in, and that should hold this in place. Just a little dab. Alright, that one looks like I may need to... That's kind of bending up a little bit. I may need to hold that in place with my tweezers to to make sure this is going to lie down relatively flat, so I'm holding that with my tweezers like that. It's being a little unruly. There. A little bit more. And now with this glue, you don't want to overdo it too much either, because this will tend to soften the parts up, and you can soften them too much and they'll start bending and deforming. You know, it basically melts the plastic, so the two pieces of plastic will hold together. Okay, so you want to be careful with this too. Let me do the other one. Let me do that. Alright, I'll need to take the tweezers and hold this puppy in place. Like that. There. That should hold in place just nicely. I've got that. We do that on the rest. These fit in their holes pretty good, so there we go. There and there. Alright. I've made good progress just for 40 minutes or so. That's not too bad. 40 minutes of work. Now, let's go back to this, our friend over here. And it's time to put the, let me see, what is it time to put now? Oh, let's see what we got to do here. The trowel hatch. That's what I want to do next. The trowel hatch. So, I'll need to cut those out. So, I've got my knife here. I'm going to go with the cool diamond pattern. At least I think it looks cool. Cut that. Alright. Get those off. Oops, move that out of the way. Alright. Let's trim some of this stuff down here. Trim that sprue off like that. Go over here, do the same. Make sure it's all flush here. Like that. Alright. Do that again over here. Here we go. Alright. And this is pretty simple. You have these, I don't know what you would call it, pins over on this side. So you've got these notches over here on this model. These notches here, and they'll fit onto these hinges here. Hinges, that's what I was looking for the right word. Hinges. Boy, I is a college student. So let's set this down, and this will fit nicely in there like that. Look at that. Alright, let's go do the other one here. Did I have this set up the wrong way? Did I? Or are we not? Let me see. Well, shoot, did I inadvertently? Let me put this over on this side here. So I'm thinking this should have been on the other side, lined up here. Alright, now this is starting to make, yeah. Okay, so if they don't line up exactly, just flip the pieces around, and that's what I did wrong. There. Get those hinges in place, just like that. And it looks like I missed a little sprue on that. Let me go ahead and clean that up. There. There we go. That's a little more like it. Put this back on. Like that.